Beijing begins the sprint to Riyadh. Who will qualify for the WTA Finals? In the business world, Q4 is the most critical time of the year. The fourth quarter is one last chance for a company to achieve yearly goals, define the bottom line, and shape an outlook for the future. Heading into the Asian swing, the independent entrepreneurs of the Hologic WTA Tour find themselves playing with that same sense of urgency. The singles and doubles participants in the $15 million WTA Finals in Riyadh will be determined over the next 5 weeks, with 1,000 events in Beijing and Wuhan and 500s in Ningbo and Tokyo. The standings in the PIF race to the WTA Finals, based solely on 2025 results, are far from locked in and fall into several distinct tiers. We break down what's at stake. They're in. Number 1, Aryna Sabalenka, 9,610, and number 2, Iga Swiatek, 75-33, winners of the 2 most recent Grand Slam singles titles, have already qualified. Between them, they have held the top ranking for the past 3.5 years. After recapturing the number 1 nearly a year ago, Sabalenka, who pulled out of next week's event in Beijing, has more than backed it up. She leads all women with 4 titles and 56 match wins. The 24-year-old Swiatek, foiled in her quest to win a 4th straight title at Roland Garros by Sabalenka, rallied famously to win Wimbledon. Getting oh so close. Coco Gauff and Madison Keys, winners of this season's first 2 majors, are on the brink of qualification. Their Grand Slam titles all but secure them a place in Riyadh, provided they remain inside the top 20. Number 3 Gauff, 5,184, is next in line, and when the French Open champion crosses that threshold, she'll bring the number 5 Keys, 4,450, based on her title at the Australian Open, with her. Number 4 Amanda Anisimova, 4,908, a finalist at Wimbledon and at the US Open, trails Gauff by only 276 points. Work to do. At 31, number 6 Pegula, 4,209, is the oldest woman in the hunt, but she's looking to capture her 4th straight berth in the year-end championships. She won titles on 3 different surfaces this year, Austin, Charleston, and Bad Homburg, and, as a defending finalist at the US Open, made it to the semifinals. In a span of 22 days, number 7 Mira Andreeva, 4,189, took back-to-back WTA 1000 titles in Dubai and Indian Wells, at the age of 17. After turning 18, she reached the quarterfinals at Roland Garros and Wimbledon. A deep run in one of these WTA 1000s, or typically successful campaigns in both, would likely get them in. Pegula, a finalist in Miami, produced a record of 14-8 in this year's 1000s. Andreeva, at 22-5, has been more successful. On the bubble. This race within the race will have true fans checking the live rankings on a daily basis. At the moment, number 8 Elena Rybakina, 3,751, occupies the final spot, but number 9 Jasmine Paolini, 3,526, isn't far behind. Both players should be in a good rhythm since they played Billie Jean King Cup this past week in Shenzhen. This is a tough one to call, because Rybakina missed the Asian events last year with an ailing back. But in her only 2 previous appearances, she made the semifinals 2 years ago in Beijing and the quarters 6 years ago in Wuhan. Paolini reached the quarterfinals last year in Wuhan, losing to Zheng Qinwen. Looking for a miracle. Stranger things have happened. In 2017, Caroline Garcia was outside the cut but stormed through the Asian swing, winning back-to-back titles in Wuhan and Beijing to grab the last spot at the WTA Finals, where she reached the semifinals. 4 years ago, Anett Kontaveit was ranked number 20 in mid-October before reeling off 10 straight wins and titles in Moscow and Cluj-Napoca to scrape into the Guadalajara WTA Finals as the number 8 seed. She went on to defeat Karolina Pliskova and Barbara Krejcikova, reached the final by beating Maria Sakkari, and finished runner-up to Garbina Muguruza. Now number 10 Ekaterina Alexandrova, 2,871, number 11 Alina Svitolina, 2,606, and number 12 Clara Tauson, 2,553, are hoping for a similar late-season surge. Doubles race. The doubles team of Veronika Kudermetova and Elise Mertens were the 4th and most recent team to qualify for the 2025 WTA Finals. With their qualification, the 4 Grand Slam champions from 2025 have qualified: Katerina Siniakova / Taylor Townsend. Australian Open, Sarah Errani / Jasmine Paolini. Roland Garros, Kudermetova / Mertens, Wimbledon, and Gabriela Dabrowski / Aaron Routliffe, US Open. The next 4 teams: number 5, Mira Andreeva / Diana Schneider, 4,651. Number 6, Sue C / Yelena Ostapenko, 3,901. Number 7, Mohammed / Demi Shures, 3,418. Number 8, Tamia Babos / Luisa Stefani, 3,208.